Look at this game collection coming together. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty good. But that's not why we are here for this video. It doesn't seem like we're here for any video. Are you guys sure you don't want to hear about the game collection? No. Okay, getting on to the main topic of this video. We all set here. It's gonna be a little bit of different content here, but let's jump right in because there's a lot of it, a lot of content. This is a little far away. I'm gonna scoot close. Is this too close? Whatever. But you know, the more I think about this, the less sense it makes. I'm not gonna make a video like this. You know, I'm not gonna sit and take this crap.
Moving pretty quick there. Why don't you have a seat right over there?
Fine, let's dive right in. It's not like there's gonna be that much content. Now, I understand, in all seriousness, coming across this, I don't wanna sound like snarky or like I'm above these. There's a lot of hate comments, way more good comments, but some of the hate comments that I have are warranted. Not all of them, but we're gonna go through these and see some of the hate comments that I was able to find. I can't find the best or most hilarious because it's actually tough scrubbing through a bunch of the comments, and it's sad on my part because so many of them are positive that it's actually like, I was almost like, where is a bad comment? I can't find one. That's not saying that I am good. It's saying that the fan base is, first off, very understanding and amazing. My fans are fantastic, so thank you. I hate calling you guys fans. The viewers I have are amazing. First comment here coming from Boss 11 months ago. Who cares?
I do. Shut up. Get out.
I don't know. I wish I knew what video this was on. I should have written that down. Oh, no, this was for the exhaust video on my truck where I cut the exhaust off. Comments like this don't really make sense to me because it seems like I'm not going to refute every single one. But this is a video where, like, the title says, cutting off the exhaust on my Colorado ZR2. This guy clicks on it and then asks who cares. I don't know. I could kick your ass, little boy.
Are you sure about that?
Try something different, man. You gotta switch it up. Is this better? I'm not digging these new videos. Go back to your old style. Is this better? Thank God he took that horrible baby blue wrap off. I liked the wrap. Especially now that the wrap is off, I kind of wish I didn't. You need a little bit of change. Also, it was great paint protection. The truck is all scratched up now after off-roading with Roush Creek and Colorado. But he's not the only one that said this, and I feel like now the general consensus is that they would like the wrap back on. I don't know. But my understanding is, or at least my opinion, should have kept the wrap on. But we're going to switch it up here. It doesn't matter. New wrap is going on the truck, and it's going to be a little bit more insane than a baby blue wrap. User says, what's wrong with you? Put a real lift kit on the Colorado. See, the only problem is there's no lift kits out there for this generation of Colorado. There's some in development, and Rough Country has theirs out, but you sacrifice your shocks. Daddy buy you that fancy truck? I'm 30. Yes. Why do I care what home you buy? I mean, you don't have to. It's, I mean, the houses I had, there was like a little series going on about trying to house hunt, but again, this is like the title of the video is, this is the house, like I'm house hunting, this is the house I'm gonna buy, this is the house I wanna buy, stuff like that, so, I don't know. No brains, no headaches. This is a 2-year-old comment, so I really had to like dig back, for some of these. Now, I got plenty of hate, I just can't find them. For some reason, but this was on the 44 Super Swampers video. You're not wrong. We're insane. Mute the cameraman and your channel will prosper. I'm the cameraman. I see what you did there. All right. Nope, it's good. Talk about white privilege. I grew up in a middle-class family, working at a McDonald's. How I scraped to get by. For Low Life says, lame. You clearly have no idea what you're talking about with 14 upvotes, so obviously there's more that think like him. This was for the Toyota Tacoma video where I said that Toyotas were blowing up. A little bit of a exaggerated title, but they were having issues. TFL even did, is it TFL? TFL. They did a video on their Tacoma having some serious issues, and the front end like blew apart, so yeah, they were having issues. I don't know if Toyota fixed that or not. I didn't get a Toyota, so I don't really care. But the facts were out there. Toyotas were having trouble, and they were under a recall. So I was just going by what was out there to begin with. But yeah, I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. Thanks for posting, but that is the ugliest effing truck I have ever seen. This was for the Silverado ZR2. So now with my Colorado with the wrap, like, yeah, it's a little eccentric, so you can have that opinion. The Silverado ZR2, it was just, I mean, I left that thing almost pretty much stock, and I don't think it's a bad-looking truck. Maybe not the best-looking truck, but it definitely is not the ugliest effing truck I have ever seen. So that I would have to disagree with, and I think that would have to go to the Honda Ridgeline. Gabe says truck is super gay. You could never handle a diesel. But you're forgetting that and that. Stupid ass Trump supporter, get a job. You're a libtard. Funny he keeps doing Street Speeds giveaways, but they're not his giveaways. You're right, they are not my giveaways, but I do get paid to promote them. And I even have some merch up there, some new merch. So if you guys want to check out my merch line, it is on Street Speed's website. But yeah, I technically am part of the giveaways. Oh, this is back to the Tacoma video. Channel's flopping, so dude's got to throw shade at the Tacoma to snag some views. Yeah, it was an easy, like, low-hanging fruit video just to check it out, but it was a big deal. I mean, there's not many bad things that happen with mid-sized trucks, so I definitely jumped on it. Bobby has fat pregnant lady legs. Don't like that. Do I really? Look at that. Look at that. That is fat pregnant lady legs? What does that look like? Fat pregnant lady legs. Oh my god, some of these are horrifying. It's a lot of feet. Don't Google this. Hey, I might be stupid, but don't you dare comment on my looks. Take pride in these legs. What's wrong with his arms? Why did you buy it if you hate it so much? This was on a 5 Things I Hate About My Colorado video. These videos, it's like, of course I love more about the truck than I hate, but I made the video 5 Things I Hate About My Colorado because people like more negative stuff than positive stuff. So don't hate it, but yeah, if you're gonna click on a video that's about me describing my disappointments in the truck, then you don't do enough ads. Gotcha. We'll fix that right now. Boom, baby. Look at this. Duramax LTZ C8 Z06, both coming with $30,000 in cash. Plus, you get to pick whatever wheel and tire setup you want for the truck. You're getting times 10 entries right now for both vehicles and the cash. You guys know the drill. Let me change your life. I'm just trying to make this super duper simple. Head on down in the description. Buy anything from the website. You get times 10 entries. You just sit back and relax. We'll do the rest of the work. All you got to do is wait for that phone call and realize that your life has been changed forever for the better. Plus, you're walking away with all that dough. I don't want to speak too early, but the Christmas season's coming up, so it's time to start thinking about presents and stuff like that for family members. How good would it be to let them know that not only did you give them a nice little shirt from 717 Supply, but also a brand new Z06 or this 2500 HD. Both of these rigs are well over $100,000 plus the 60 grand in cash. This is our most expensive giveaway ever by far. So if you're waiting to enter, or if you've entered before, this is not one you want to sleep on. This is the big leagues. As big as it gets, as expensive as it gets, the most bang for your buck. And with times 10 entries, it's a great time to enter. Let me give you that phone call and change your life. Make 2025 your year. This is going to set you up for life. Good luck. Where's the racing? I've been getting this comment for a long time. I think the last racing video I did on my own was in my Mustang 4 years ago. Now, it's been a long time. Why do you abuse your brand new truck when others can't afford such luxuries? What's the point? It's such a waste of time and money. You're telling me I can upload this instead and people will still watch? For views. I don't want to break my new truck, but it is fun whenever like we go over an insane obstacle or jump the truck or do something crazy and nothing breaks and nothing gets hurt. So the goal is, this was on Jackass, I remember Steve-O saying this, or maybe Johnny Knoxville. The goal is to do a stunt that is dangerous, crazy, and look painful. You want it to look as painful and as crazy as possible, and then, but on the opposite end, not be painful for whatever reason, it didn't hurt, and it just looks catastrophic, but in reality, just didn't turn out that way. And the worst thing is whenever you do a stunt that on camera looks terrible, but it's extremely painful and ruins stuff, i.e. like my truck. So yeah, the goal here is to do crazy stuff. It looks good on camera, might actually be insane in person, but I would prefer for it to be insane in person. But yeah, I don't want the truck to get destroyed. It's just, that's sort of the way it goes. And not every video am I destroying the truck, but it's meant to off-road, so we off-road it. This is back to the 44 Super Swampers that we put on the Silverado ZR2. Worst quality video ever, thumbs down. I actually thought this video was a lot of fun. Yes, it's been done before, of course, but it was so much fun putting the Swampers on there. We had a great time. It was the Mike and the gang out at the old farm, and the video was in 4K, so the quality was good. Have you found out who the father is yet? Yes, okay, I know who the dad is, all right? My wife's pregnant. Obviously, I'm the dad, right? No, we're super pumped about having our first kid. The closer it gets, I get just more and more excited, definitely nervous. I feel like it's gonna just ratchet up a notch like as the date gets closer to the due date. So we're really excited. That's why we got a new car for her, and we're gonna be Hopefully the best parents ever. You are afraid to scratch your sliders. Again, yeah, I don't want to damage the truck, of course. So we do as much as we can. But yeah, if my rockers took a punch, I really wouldn't care. I mean, it would just be like a really cool battle scar. On my old Colorado, they took a really mean hit. It actually bent them. I didn't care. We gave that truck away anyway. But that winner's happy with it. Running good, as far as I know. We stay in contact every once in a while, so that's awesome. Man, RFRacing really knows nothing about what he's talking about. I have no idea what video this is on, and also you are correct. I don't. I am winging it, brother. I am, seriously, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants and hoping what sticks. Pausing at the first second to guess, there's almost 6 minutes of this 12-minute video that there are ads, especially because there's a new car involved. We'll check back later. This was on my most recent video, and I do apologize about this. I double up on ads in videos because, well, it helps bridge the gap. YouTube doesn't pay crap, and I appreciate you guys entering the giveaways, helping me out, and then, of course, the third parties that come in. I try and make the ads as entertaining as possible, like putting skits in there. I know that sometimes isn't enough, but I'm trying, and with this video, I only had one ad in there. It was only 40 seconds long, so sometimes I try and shorten it down, but it definitely costs me a lot of money because sponsors are lined up with Christmas coming up. So thank you guys for the patience, but you're wrong. You're wrong, sellers. I did not do multiple ads in that video. Here we go, Jeffrey Johnston. This guy comments on a lot of videos. I think I clicked on his profile whenever I clipped this. He's commented on like 75 times or something like that. Congrats on a baby on the way, even though you have beady eyes and they're kind of pretty. I turned this off as soon as I seen you was putting the wheels on with the tire going in the wrong direction. This is the 44 Super Swampers video. I guess for some reason these are out of order. At this point, I don't think the wheel direction matters. And a lot of people were upset about that way back then. We're on like 14 inches each of spacers around the wheels. We do not need directional tires to be facing the right direction. Just admit you're a Colorado fanboy and have zero intentions of getting anything else. Also, why is the channel called RFRacing 717? Well, it's not called RFRacing 717 when there is no racing. Rising street speeds coattails, I guess. This is a mixed bag. You hit all the nails on the head here with stuff that people criticize me on. Except for too many ads. You're missing that one. Just admit you're a Colorado fanboy. Yes, of course I am. And I have intentions of getting a Toyota. For right now, what we're getting is a 4Runner. I thought I could order one. Toyota doesn't let you order one. You get what they got. So I am in talks with the dealership right now to get first come, first serve on a 4Runner. The channel's called RFRacing. Already explained that. And riding street speeds, coattails. Yeah, my best friend and brother-in-law, been friends since high school, is super famous on YouTube and runs a very successful giveaway company that is directly parallel to YouTube. So yeah, he is nice enough to let me be on board, work with him, and be able to bring some of the content I do to you guys. So I am definitely riding the coattails in that sense, but I've been trying my best to do different content. I don't film with Mike anymore. He doesn't film with me. And we've been trying new things like the real estate game, trailer rental business, just trying my best to do different stuff. I have a Chevy Colorado. He has his own jam. So definitely trying to differentiate on content. Clown trying way too hard to keep up with SS717. Oh, this is a double header here. He is way over his head financially. Everything is on credit. You are absolutely right. I own 2 homes, a truck, and a car, and yeah, everything's on credit. I would never be able to afford that all outright. I mean, this home plus that tenant situation was an absolute nightmare. Set me back months on rent, so from collecting rent. So that was a disaster. My truck is like $50,000. I didn't finance nearly all that, but still have a loan out on it. So yeah, yeah, it's on credit. I know it's not the Dave Ramsey way of doing it, but it's the way I kind of have to do it. I gotta borrow right now, try and pay everything down as quickly as I can, and then get on my feet. So you are right, everything is on credit. I genuinely like you and most of your content. Well, thank you, sir. But you gotta steer away from making random videos about other vehicles and get your own thing going again. You got the drive and ambition, but you gotta stick with something and build it before branching off. Mike did Corvettes and built a monster of a channel. You can do it too, just gotta find your own niche. Followed by a comment responding to him saying, all he's been doing is truck content. I want him to try something else. So can't make everyone happy, but I understand where you're coming from. Your videos are funny, but there's just something I don't like about you. Fair enough. This roast of RFRacing is far from over. If you guys like this type of video, they're super easy to make and a lot of fun to make. So yeah, I just have to dig through older videos, find more content, because there were a couple I remember that stuck with me. Just cannot find them. I cannot remember what video they were on, but they were hilarious. funny, mean comments, and I'm all about it. It's whatever. I don't take really any of it personal because I know that on the internet, it's like, it's so much easier to say these things. And if I were to meet all of you in person, I'm sure 99% of the hate comments would be cool in person. If not, it's totally your opinion, and free speech is like the most important thing in the world. So I'm glad that everyone is able to exercise that. And also, with the election coming up, make sure you get out and vote. Majority of humans on Earth did not have that freedom, and it's nice that we're living in a time where we have the ability to vote who we want in office. So make sure you guys vote, exercise that privilege that lives were lost for. So thank you guys so much for the support. Remember the giveaway going on right now, 717supply.com. Likes are always appreciated. This is a weird video. It's gonna do terrible in views, so if you wouldn't mind just slapping a like on it, that'd be great. That's it. Later.